How do you ensure your business is working for you and not the other way around? Today, we're going to dive into the art of balancing business growth with personal values so you can succeed in business without sacrificing what matters most in life. Welcome to Small Business Big Visibility, the podcast empowering you, adventurous small business owners, to attract your ideal customers and boost your revenue. I'm your host, Jason McKenzie. Each week, we'll explore easy-to-implement tools and strategies to take your business to new heights and build the lifestyle you want. If you're ready for more profits and less stress, let's get started. Let's explore how to stay true to your priorities and build that business that fits your life, not the other way around. Why did you start your business? For many of us, that answer can tie back to personal values, spending more time with family, gaining freedom, or building something really meaningful. But here's the irony. If we're not careful, our businesses can end up controlling our lives instead of supporting them. I've seen it time and time again. Small business owners who wanted freedom suddenly find themselves working 12, 14, 16 hours a day, 6 days a week, 7 days a week, missing out on life's most important moments. The problem, they didn't design their business with their values at the center. Now, Donovan, who you'll meet later this week, has a top priority of being a great dad. Every decision he makes is filtered through that lens. That clarity keeps him grounded. It ensures he's not just chasing growth for the sake of growth. Here's the takeaway. If your business does not align with your personal values, you're not going to feel fulfilled, no matter how successful you become. Today, we're going to be exploring how to find that balance so you can grow your business and stay true to yourself. Let's start with your why. Why do you do what you do? There's often more than one why, but what's the ultimate goal that drives you? For Donovan, he wants to be a dad his son can look up to. For you, it might be financial freedom, spending time with loved ones, making a difference in your community. Take a moment right now, if you would, and write down, my ultimate goal is, be specific, because when you know your why, it becomes a guiding star for every decision you're going to make in your business. Here's an example. Say your why is to spend more time with your family, yet you find yourself working evenings and weekends. Something's off, right? That's where the priorities come in. You have to actually align your daily actions with your ultimate goal. Here's some ways that you can do that. The first is setting some boundaries. Determine when you're on and when you're off for work. Communicate these boundaries with clients and your team. Number 2, delegate. Focus on tasks that truly require your attention and delegate the rest. Trust me, the world doesn't end if you hire someone to manage your inbox or handle bookkeeping. Step 3 is saying no. This is a big one. Not every opportunity aligns with your priorities. Learn to say no to clients or projects that are going to pull you away from your why. Now, these simple shifts, they can make a huge difference. Your business should feel like an extension of your values, not a compromise of them. Now that you know your why and have set your priorities, let's talk strategy. Because balancing business and personal values, it's not just a mindset, it requires some intentional action. The first strategy is time blocking for your priorities. Not sure if you've ever heard of time blocking, but it's a pretty simple and powerful tool. Here's how it works. You're going to take and block off times in your calendar for non-negotiables, like family dinner, exercise, or even just downtime. You're going to treat those blocks of time with the same importance as any client meeting. When you make time for what matters most, you will feel more balanced, and you'll approach work with more clarity and focus. The second is building a business that fits your life. It's easy to fall into this trap of chasing what successful businesses look like, but success, it's actually personal. Maybe for you, it's not about scaling to $1 million. It's about earning enough to live comfortably while spending time with your kids. So make sure that you define what success looks like for you and then reverse engineer your business to fit that vision. Maybe that means simplifying your offerings, working fewer hours, or hiring a team to free up your time. The third strategy is to regularly reassess your goals. Life changes, and so do priorities. What mattered most 5 years ago may not even be what drives you today. Make sure you're scheduling a little bit of time every few months to reflect. Are your business and personal priorities still aligned? Do you need to adjust your schedule, boundaries, or goals? By staying intentional, you're going to ensure your business evolves alongside your life. Balancing business with personal values isn't about perfection, it's about intentionality. It's about being clear on what matters most and building your business to support that vision. Now, some people might be feeling like, oh, that's great, Jason, but I'm so overwhelmed. How can I possibly focus on balance when there's so much, actually too much to do? I hear you. I've lived it myself. Balancing business and personal values isn't always easy, especially when you're feeling so stretched thin. But that overwhelm will never go away unless you address it by taking small, intentional steps like setting boundaries, delegating tasks. You're beginning to regain that control over your time and energy. And it's also important to remember that balance really doesn't mean perfection. Some weeks are going to be harder than others, and some weeks things shift more than others. But every step you take toward aligning your business with your values is a step toward a more fulfilling life. So consider, does your business reflect your values or compromise them? Be sure you're building a business that is supporting the life you want, not one that takes over it. If today's episode resonated with you, please take a moment and reflect on your why. Write it down and think about one small step you can take this week to align your business with your values. If you found this helpful, please share this episode with a fellow business owner who might need it too. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights. Next time, we're going to be diving into self-awareness and why knowing your strengths and your weaknesses is the key to building a thriving business. You won't want to miss it. Until next time, stay true to your values and watch your business thrive.